I've just come from processing. You can see my heart and everything. And I thought I have to stop and give you this story. For those who have not been following, I'm doing 50 before 50. So I'm doing 50 videos before my birthday. And I have very little space for creativity. So I'm going to have to do videos everywhere. So today's story, I came 2 months before my family to set the way for them, to make sure they were okay, to figure out how they're going to come. They hadn't even gotten visas anyway, so we were coming by faith. I came and stayed with somebody called Jenny. Jenny is a wife to somebody called Bernard. Bernard went to Meru school. We met here, and it was amazing. So they hosted me when I came. Jenny, they had a community group, what you call Excel, so Bible study back at home. And she was like, do you want to join me? I had been curious about the church. I think I've shared this before. So I went and I loved it immediately. They're just amazing. They were sharing some beautiful stuff. And then I kept going and going and going. And I stayed at Jenny's for, I think, 5 or 6 weeks. So those were 5 or 6 weeks of sharing with this group. But so in the group, they came through for us in ways I will not mention here because I have kept this story quiet until when God releases me to share it. But one of the things that happened, there's a girl in the group a young girl called Kaylee. And Kaylee knows that we've come in and we need help settling. And Kaylee goes and tells the mom. And the mom is big on social media here. Tells all her friends, the teachers, social media. It was so much that we would be walking in a store, which is a supermarket here, and I would hear, hey, are you Caroline? And I'm with Kaylee, like we are shopping, and are you Caroline? Yes. And they've just been told. I knew Kaylee's mom had been talking again. And I was alone for another 6 more weeks before they came, I think, maybe 4 more weeks before they came. But every single day there was somebody bringing so many things, some even in double. So now the house is full, everything is sorted. But they kept asking, anything you need? Now, we were sorted beyond measure until I wasn't even saying things I thought were unnecessary. So at the end of the day, I was like, okay, we need utensils. So they brought a lot of spoons, a lot of all sorts of sets of, and I'll tell you why this is funny. Like all the forks, all those what we call cutlery. They brought a lot of cutlery sets, and then I'm like, oh wow, that's a lot of. Some were completely new, like fully set. They just got them from Walmart to us, or a store to us. So eventually they're like, no, do you really need, because people are asking, do they need anything else? Do they need anything else? So I was like, the only thing now we need is dishes. So they go and they bring a lot of cups, like 3 sets of cups, 3 sets of plates, 3 sets of this. And then again, she asked her, what do you need? I'm like, I need dishes. And she's like, are you, like in her mind, like, are you starting a restaurant so you could be bringing dishes? I was like, no, you've not brought any dishes. I haven't seen any. She's like, go. Like we go back and forth, and she says eventually she figures out it's a communication problem. We are texting each other. So she tells me, can you give me a photo of what you're asking about? So I sent some serving dishes. Back at home, nobody survives without dishes. There are those ones for keeping the food hot, holding the food so that you can serve everybody. Like food is never served from the kitchen, it's served and then taken to the table and then everybody shares. So that's what I was looking for. It wasn't completely it wasn't like a must, but they were asking. And now instead of getting the 4th vacuum cleaner, let me ask for things that we really need. So she looks at it, and we were laughing for weeks after that, because that was not the only thing. There were so many things I would be asking, and they would not know what I am saying. So today I've compiled all the words as confused here. Like somebody tells you, get out of the pavement. They don't mean pavement. Us, pavement is a sidewalk. Them, it's on the road. You will be hit, my friend. Chips, they will think you're meaning crips. Like our crips is their chips is our crips. I don't know, just think the opposite. So there are so many words that that are really, really, really confusing, and it takes time. Like, mom, can we have corn? Like, just say maize, you know. So some of the kids have adopted. One of the funny things is I have found here with African kids in America, I guess even other cultures as well, is how the kids now learn the English of this place, and then they have to translate it to the English of their parents. And it's not like you're speaking wrong English, it's just that we're speaking different English because the people who taught us English were from a British protectorate. Yeah.